Hello and welcome back to my Awakening Your Healing Hands lesson plan journey thing, where I'm teaching you how to connect with energy through the palms of your hands and teaching you how to move them. And today in lesson 4, we will be teaching you, it's just me. I'm the only one here. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I will be teaching you how to set an intention with like specific kinds of energy through your hands to inject into whatever. It could be your magical workings, it could be intentional healing for other people, or giving them a specific energy that you feel they need. Bottom line, we are teaching you how to do specific energies. Lesson 1 was how to tap into your hands. Lesson 2 was... What was lesson 2? Oh, how to feel other objects. So lesson 1, feeling yourself. Lesson 2, feeling other objects. And lesson 3 was moving energy just in general. And now with lesson 4, we're going a little bit deeper into how to set the intention of the energy you are injecting. And if you haven't seen the previous ones, you definitely need to watch those and practice those first. But if you've seen those, okay, we'll get into it. I feel like I've done enough rambling. Step 1, tapping into our hands. And then we're going to feel the water. And now to set specific intentions, it helps if you have a relationship with colors and symbolism beforehand. You don't need to. Sometimes you can just go off vibes, but I like to have just an idea of why I'm choosing a specific energy feel. Because in lesson 2, when we were feeling other objects' energy, we were able to notice just the natural difference of baselines of different energies. And we're going to be doing that, but with our own energy. Like, we can choose different aspects and archetypes of our energy. So I'm going to be practicing on this water here. And first, I'm going to tap into my hands and make a little ball. I'm pretty sure I touched on this in episode 1. But basically, you're visualizing yourself making a ball between your hands. I like to do kind of a swooping motion to grab the energy around it and kind of just guide it into a ball to help it make it a little bit bigger. And once I have my ball, I can start assigning attributes to it. So I want to inject joy into this water. So I'm going to have a light yellow energy. I'll visualize it to be light yellow. And as I did that, I felt it get a little bit brighter. And it's starting to radiate. So it's not a completely dense ball. It's very light and it radiates a bit. And now that I have that between my hands, I'm going to turn my hands and watch the ball kind of just hit the water. And boom. I just gave the water that ball, that energy. And now if I raise my hands over it, I can feel the change in that water. And I can go back to the lesson 4. Or is this lesson 4? I think lesson 3. Whatever, the previous lesson, I can go back to that and then just move that out and bring it back to baseline. And now my water is just neutral again. It has its neutral water energy. Now I can practice with another one. We'll just start with a ball of energy and start giving it attributes. I want it to have an energy of like love. First was joy, now this time we're going to go love. And I'm visualizing roses. So rose petal energy within this ball. It wants me to move a lot slower. It wants me to slow down. Love energy is very slow, sensual. And I feel the way that my hands move need to change with the energy that I've chosen. And there again, it's not quite a ball. This one seems to be more rectangular prism, I guess. It's straighter. It's elongated. The first one was a perfect cylinder, and this one is more elongated. And now I'll take that and just set it into the water. I don't know if y'all could tell the difference between the screen, but I definitely can feel the difference. I can feel when I go like this, the energy of the water is different. This is actually quite interesting because now that I go over this, I feel like the energy of the water is not radiating at all. Like the natural neutral position it was when I first started was a little bit more radiant than it is now. Now it's like I got to get close to feel the energy of the water. It's very strong as I get close, but as I move further away, I don't feel it as strongly as I did with the neutral energy or the joy energy that I put into it. So yeah. I'm actually going to leave it there. You get the point. I hope I don't sound too crazy to you guys. I hope you understand what I'm doing here and you're able to do it as well, because this does take some imagination and some sensitivity to be able to access. And that's why I really wanted to make this series, is because there's people out there that I know can do this. They just haven't seen it done before. And just being able to practice it within the safety of your own home and without feeling judgment, or that, you know, sometimes when we're tapping into new magical abilities, it's like, am I making this up or is this real? And I would say the answer to this is both, because you're both making it up, creating the energy, or not quite creating the energy, but transmuting the energy around you with intention and then placing it into something else. That's what's going on here. You gather energy, you give it form, you give it attributes, and then you just place it into somewhere else. And that is the conclusion of lesson 4. Lesson 5, I will be teaching us how to heal ourselves, letting you know what I do and how I visualize me healing myself. And it's actually very fun because when I do it, sometimes you can feel like little energy pops or little energy bursts in your body. Like you feel the releases, and I find it very fulfilling to do this kind of work with my hands. So maybe you do as well. I'm helping you unlock it. If this was helpful for you in any way, let me know what your experience is like as you are tapping into this ability, because I'm very curious. I'm sure there are differences between people, as with anything, like different ways that we experience this kind of energy healing, energy assignment. You have the power to do this, and I think that's so awesome. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope it was helpful for you. I also do tarot readings and healing through art on this channel, so if you're interested in those, go ahead and subscribe. I also have an Etsy link down below if you're interested in buying some of my art. And yeah, I love you. Have a nice day.